everybody, and welcome back to the King Fox channel. My name is Matt Conager and I'm building a Kit Fox Model 7 STI. In this video you're going to see me receiving the kit in South Dakota on a Monday. The kit left Kit Fox factory on a Friday evening. Heather stayed late, sent some pictures of that. I included some of those in one of my previous episodes, and I'm going to stick them in this clip also. So you might see a couple pictures that you've already seen before. And towards the end of the video, you're going to see a cameo from my certified helper slash camera operator from time to time. So she's going to make her short debut. And I wanted to send a little shout out to one of my subscribers, SPDRCRJ, commented on the Silkies. I don't think he liked the Silkies as much. He does like chocolates, however, so I'll try to keep the Silkies out of any future clips. The kit traveled about 1,180 miles on its journey from Homedale, Idaho to Aberdeen, South Dakota, and that cost me about $2,100, which equates to about $1.78 a mile. So overall, that's not bad. Stewart Transportation was excellent. They communicated well with me. Eric, the driver, let me know exactly where he was, when he was going to be there, so we could arrange a time to meet up, and he was very helpful, especially unloading the kit. Inside the truck there were 3 other aircraft in there, and mine was the furthest aft because I was the first stop. So again, well laid out. The trailer was excellent. He takes good care of his stuff. I don't know if it's his personally, but everything was very organized in there and easily unloaded. He had a crane apparatus on the back of the truck. There's a large cardboard box you see in the back of the truck, and that actually contains about 9 or 10 of the other cardboard boxes. So that thing weighed about 300 pounds or so, and we were able to use the crane there to lower it down to the ground, and then we could just slide it right into the storage unit. So without further ado, I'm going to run this video and then I'll do a little talking over it so we can talk about what's going on. So Eric showed up around 3 p.m. I think on Monday, and it was a brisk day and it was going to be cool that evening, so we wanted to get it unloaded while we still had a little bit of daylight. So there you can see me unloading the seat pan and the Laker leading edges, and this box here, I'm not really sure what's exactly in that one. Might be the one of the glass panels for the bubble doors. Just some random components, the doors there. And as you can see, the flaperons are in that long plywood box. There I am, kind of happy, big day. So I was pretty excited to get that and have it in my hands. One of the wing tips there, I probably already put the other one in the shed, and here we are grabbing the fuselage. I think it weighed 150 pounds maybe, if that. It's really pretty light. So that box weighed a good 200 or 300 pounds, so it was kind of nice that he had that crane that you see there to lower that down out of the truck. And I think the wings probably weigh 80 to 90 pounds a piece, so they're a little bit cumbersome for one person, but you can move them around pretty well. Just grab either of the spars there, and it was pretty simple for us to pull them out of the truck and stick them into the shed. And when we first unloaded, I just set everything on some Space Saver blankets that I had, some moving blankets, and then I bought some EPS foam, basically the thick styrofoam you get for insulation in the walls, and I just rested the wings on that stuff. Camera operator and certified helper. So set the wings on that, and anything just to keep the wood surfaces off the ground, because the wings have wood in the ribs, and I didn't know if there was going to be any snow blowing in there, and springtime coming, I didn't want any melting to create puddles and damage any of the wood products. The fuselage itself, I just set up on a couple styrofoam blocks. It's powder coated. You don't want any rust to start. It's bad for the steel, but that was pretty easy. Just get it up off the floor. And right after this, then we conducted the inventory, which you don't see here. It's not too exciting. Lots of boxes. You got to open up each box, and in addition with this, you receive a binder, probably 2 or 3 dozen pages, and in that binder you have tons of part numbers. So it's best just to grab a box. As you can see in that last picture there, you got all the boxes were labeled 1 through, I think there were 9. So start with box 1, and the inventory lists what's in there, and you just go down, pick out the part numbers, lots of screws, nuts and bolts, and rivets, etc. So you just want to go through and make sure you have everything, and you have 60 days to get back to KitFox with anything that you're missing, and they'll mail that stuff right back to you. So if you are missing something, they'll get it to you quickly. And if you're outside that window, then you have to pay for it yourself. The only items that were missing were a couple nuts, bolts, maybe a washer or two, but as soon as I indicated that stuff on the sheet, sent that to Heather, I just emailed it to her, she quickly got that stuff right back to me. And a couple of the items were originally back ordered, like the tires. They showed up in January, a couple days after the kit arrived. My upholstery, which I received in July or August, I think, and the windshield for the aircraft, which actually, so the windshield goes up over the top and turns into the turtle deck itself. The turtle deck might be a separate piece, but they're all plexiglass and they're pretty fragile. So when that item arrived, I was supposed to be there. So I coordinated with Heather, told her when I was going to be home, and she was able to get that out to me. The FedEx guy showed up. I just asked him if he could stand around for a little bit while I cut it open, and I cut the box open, and it was very well packed. So there's this spray foam. It's almost like this molded foam they spray in there, and it fills all the gaps and voids, and it was quite difficult to get it out of the box just to make sure that it was in good shape and not broke, and there was nothing wrong with it whatsoever. So I was able to do that. So I think I've received everything I need for the kit thus far. And again, all those items that were back ordered, there's no way that I was going to be ahead of them on the build, so I wasn't waiting for anything time sensitive. So thanks for sticking around. Thanks for those of you that have subscribed. I want to thank KitFox for sending me a good product, and thanks all of you for watching the videos. In the next episode, I'm going to talk about, well, hopefully getting into the actual build. Well, we'll be getting into the horizontal stabilizer, and I apologize for the videos that you will see on that. I'm working on getting some rigging and getting some camera stuff set up so that I can get better shots, get some overhead shots, and get some close-ups of what I'm doing so you guys can see the fine details. If there's any questions about anything, please feel free to comment or ask me some questions down below. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next episode. So if you haven't already, like and subscribe and hit that bell so you get some notifications for further content. Thanks a lot and have an awesome day. Bye-bye.